right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Bottom Rung Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Jonathan. A little different episode we have for you guys tonight. As you can see, I'm without Pup, but I am with my guy, Jay, up-and-coming Pittsburgh rapper. Tell him about yourself, Jay.
Yeah, man, what's going on, y'all? My name Bayb JayMoney, straight out of Pittsburgh, PA. And I make music. So, yeah.
Yeah, a little different vibe than we normally have. Normally, we interview like college athletes, high school athletes, but I was put on to your music, and us both being like of Asian descent growing up in Pittsburgh, I kind of felt like I have to. I mean, like, we're both content creators, trying to make our way up. But what kind of inspired you to start making music?
Yeah, so when I was younger, like I'd be listening to like rap and hip hop music. That's why I really got put into. I didn't really like country music or any other type music. It just, I don't know. I just think where I grew up and everybody was just listening to like hip hop and stuff. Like I was always like on the radio listening like 96.1 Kids and stuff like that. So so I would say listening to rap music and hip hop when I was younger kind of led up to like me making music right now, like at this point.
It's kind of funny and interesting how the demographic of music, I feel like, of what's most popular, since at least I've been like into music, has been hip hop.
Yeah.
I feel like hip hop has always been sort of at the top, like at least in our generation.
Yeah, for sure. Like I feel like hip hop is the biggest. Like, to be honest with you, like there's so many cultures, like with the music, and like I'm not saying like other music stuff, like I mean they do have like different, cultures and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like hip hop really, it's like really this generation. I mean, it's been like this like for a little minute. So
yeah, I mean, I listen to all kinds of music. I like country. I like rap. I like all kinds.
Like, to be honest with you too, like when I was growing up, like I didn't really like country music until like when I started getting a little older. I ain't gonna lie, like country music was like cool. Like, but I can't listen to it like all day. But you know what I'm saying? Like it just depends on like what kind of vibes I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, I feel you for sure. So what kind of like gave you that? I know you said you listened to a lot of hip hop when you were growing up, and that kind of was your like, your motivation to kind of start writing your own. Like what really pushed you though to kind of like push pen to paper and was like, hey, I'm gonna put out music now. Like this is what I want to do.
That's a good question because like I don't know, like it just nobody tells me, yo, Brody, you need to stop making music. You need to start doing this. It's just out of nowhere, to be honest. Like I just woke up one day and I was just like I might just give this a shot for real. Like I ain't think I was gonna still be doing this up to this point, but like I don't know, bro. Like I just woke up one day and I was like, yeah, like I'm just gonna do it. And then so I just recorded my first song, and it just kind of gave me that little motivation to keep going. And yeah, and then I'm still here. So
I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but like, so say you put out a song, right? Maybe it doesn't have the right response you wanted to after a couple of days. How do you keep your head up and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna get through this? Like, what keeps you going?
Yeah, like I don't let that phase me. Like I don't let the views or the amount of likes or the amount of feedbacks, you know what I'm saying, get to me, because like I just don't, you know what I'm saying? And I just be telling myself like, look, they ain't you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't pursuing like this music career like you, So and I feel like not every artist is gonna have every song he drop is not gonna be a hit song. Not every song is like you can make a song and like 50 other people might like it and like 25 other people might not like it. So there are songs for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So just because this song you might not get a lot of good feedbacks from people doesn't mean your next song won't. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta keep on going. And I just be telling myself like, all right, like I'm investing in myself. Like this is my music. Like I make music up to my vibes and stuff like that. So if they like it, they like it. That's cool. If they don't, that's cool. I'm still gonna make music regardless. You know, so I just kind of do me, to be honest with you, and I just don't let people, you know, get to me. So,
So what advice would you give to, the younger generation out there who maybe want to start making music?
um, definitely, I mean, there's a lot of advices,
Mhm.
but my number one advice is probably keep going. Like, don't ever give up. You know, like you don't know when your time is gonna come. You know,
Mhm.
like music. I mean, especially now with this generation, you can blow up out of nowhere. You can stop making music last month and then the next month you're gonna blow up. That's just
Mhm.
how it works. But you don't see that often though. Like you behind the scene artists, like artists, they really work. Like, you know, they build their way up. That's how they get up to that point. Like Drake, like he didn't come out of nowhere and just be where he at now. He had to work for it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like I would tell the younger artists that's starting out or the new artists, like I would tell them like don't give up, like keep on making music, like don't let other people's opinion, you know what I'm saying, shut you down. Because if you let, I mean, it's cool to take in opinions, you know what I'm saying, but if you taking too much, like it could, you know what I'm saying, kill you. Like I've seen that a lot with other people, you know, like I've been around with many artists, like and I perform on stage with many artists, and some of them be telling me like, bro, I might just give up on this. Like people is not really supporting me. People is not really liking my pose. They're not commenting. They're not sharing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So it's just stuff like that. Like, you know, so I would just say keep going. Like just don't give up. Yeah.
Okay. So who inspires you as like which artists inspire you?
Uh inspire, well, like I would say when I was growing up, like I listened to a lot of like Yo Gotti, Young Jeezy, and like Boosie. So like all the trap rappers,
Mm.
like really, I don't know, bro. It's just like they had the whole movement back then. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
was rapping about certain, you know, stuff like just that real stuff. So, and you know, like that's just what it is, and it just kind of grew in me. And yeah, so like I would just say like the trap rappers,
Okay.
like Gotti and them. It's kind of like give me that inspiration.
So I listened to your new single, Lil Goofy. You guys can all listen to it. I'll put the link in the description below. I told my one friend, I was like, damn, he really sounds like Jimmy Wapo, or he gives me off that Jimmy Wapo kind of vibe. Now, was he, if you don't know, Jimmy Wapo was from Pittsburgh. He died a couple of years ago. RIP.
Yeah,
Was
rest in peace to
he,
WAP.
yeah, was he an inspiration on you? I know you said trap rap in general, but like, would there be anyone that was a bigger inspiration to you than just like trap rap in general?
Uh, I mean, like Jimmy Wapo, like he was definitely hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I definitely listened to his music. Like matter of fact, like I still listen to his music now because like I
Mhm.
like he was the next one to blow out of Pittsburgh, like in my opinion. Like I mean
Oh yeah, 100%.
he had crazy numbers and stuff like that. But like I wouldn't say like I sound like Wapo, like to be honest with you. Like even though his music is hard, like I wouldn't say like he kind of like inspired me because yeah, like I don't know, like I mean Wapo is hard, but my style is, I don't think it's like him.
Your
You know?
style is your style. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
I think
like
that's something important that like, a lot of people face is like people saying like, "Oh, you sound like this, you sound like this." Like that's great, but wouldn't you want to just sound like you?
yeah. I mean like I feel like Pittsburgh, like we have like a unique sound. Like I mean, I'm saying that, but a lot of people might not say that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that doesn't really make music probably say like, okay, yeah, Pittsburgh is copying other people's sound. But I feel like Pittsburgh really got that unique sound. Like if you listen to like the Detroit sound, like they got their own vibes. You know,
Mhm.
you listen to Atlanta. is different. Even up with New York, like, you know, they got a whole different sound. And I feel like Pittsburgh, we're coming along. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're trying to get there with our own sound, and I feel like it's slowly getting there. You know what I'm saying? So I would say my sound is more of it's just like a JayMoney sound. It's just but it's like a like Pittsburgh is all in me, bro. Like the way I talk, the way I dress, the way I do things, just Pittsburgh. So I feel like Pittsburgh definitely have a big part of me making my music and the way I sound. So
So I got to mix one sports question in here for you. Do you think that rap music in general, not just rap, is a big part of sports? Vice versa, do you think sports is a big part of music? Because I know a lot of artists incorporate a ton of athletes into their songs.
Yeah, for sure. Like vice versa, music is definitely big for athletes. And because like before your game and stuff, like you listen to music, like you listen songs that get you hyped up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that energy that music gives you. You know what I'm saying? Like music is really powerful, and I feel like for athletes as well, like for artists, like athletes can use music to promote that artist song. Like, you know, like they like with they highlight tape, like or whatever, like they might use this artist like for their stuff. And so yeah, bro, it's both. So
I agree.
yeah.
But so growing up, you know, you're of Asian descent. What's that like trying to, you know, put music out there being of Asian descent? Because there's not a lot of Asian rappers, artists in general, but specifically rappers. Like, what's that like? What was that like?
Yeah, so it's, I mean, like like I just did an interview like last week, like 2 weeks ago. Like I was talking about like the same topic, how hard it is to be an Asian artist in United States. You know what I'm saying? There is Asian artists in the United States, but they're not getting that exposure yet. Like we're not getting looked at. You know what I'm saying? So people might look at Asian people and be like, nah, he can't rap. Nah, he doesn't have the talent to be rapping. Like he should stick with, you know, do other stuff like being a doctor, being an engineer. You know what I'm saying?
Like the stereotypes.
Yeah, like the stereotype. But a lot of Asian, like I wouldn't say a lot of Asian, but you know, like you do have some Asians that is really not book smart like that. Is really not, doesn't have the brain to be a doctor, doesn't have a brain to be an engineer. So they're gonna use their talent for something else. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm not smart with the books. Like, you know, it's like, so I was like, you know, like I'm gonna do something else. Like I'm gonna make music. So when people look at Asian people, the first thing they're probably gonna say is, yeah, doctor, engineer. They don't think about music coming up. Like they don't think about this person is making music. They don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? So if they think like that, they were never gonna listen to an Asian artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely hard for sure. Like, I mean, you really have to have that support system to really push you as an artist. And and don't get it messed up, because you do see Asian artists, you know what I'm saying? But people is not really hip to them yet. Like, you know, so like I just hope one day we do get that exposure. Like,
no, I feel you.
Get that look, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I mean, it's definitely challenging for sure. And same thing with the sports, bro. Like like same thing with the sports. Like you know, like I mean,
hard.
Like let's say like for football instant, like this, like a quarterback might this Asian, let's say like an Asian quarterback might be like 5'10" or something. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the height, but his accuracy is there. He got speed, like he can run. You know, like he got vision. But when college recruit athletes, like what did they look at? They first of all, they look at size. Like you gotta have the size. You know what I'm saying? So that quarterback might miss out on offers. like might not even get offers because of his height.
Yeah.
But really, like he got the talent to be playing football.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. So yeah.
Oh, like that's what I'm saying. Like I know. Do you know of 88 Rising?
Yeah, that's like a record label.
Yeah, like Rich Brian, you know, people like that. Like those are like, well, I don't even count BTS because they're from Korea. Like I don't count them. They're not in the United States like making music. They're in Korea making music that we listen to. But like I gotta say, definitely like inspiration to me, like as an Asian American, like trying to make a name for himself. Like people like Rich Brian, Jeremy Lin. I know those are all like Jeremy Lin's pretty stereotypical as an Asian American to say, but it's true. Like that man won an NBA championship after being undrafted, after being overlooked by so many people. Like you got to be inspired by that. And same with Rich Brian. Like that man grinded for where he is, and now he's at one of the hottest record labels like in the world right now.
Yeah, definitely. Like Jeremy Lin, like he's definitely like a big inspiration because I remember like I used to watch him playing like when he was playing for the Knicks, like he was going crazy. But that he definitely broke down the doors for Asian athletes, like Asian hoopers, like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That definitely motivated them. Same thing with like Rich Brian. Now like he's definitely like a mainstream artist, but he's, I mean, like to be honest, like I think I listened to a couple of his songs before. Like he's definitely like a great artist, you know what I'm saying? He's signed to a big label, but his lane is different. You know what I'm saying? Like his style of rapping, like it's different, you know what I'm saying? Like
no, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like he's popping for that direction. You know, same thing with 88 Rising. Like they whole label is a powerful label, but they don't look at like like street artists like trap rap. You know what I'm saying? So
like you're saying like Asians aren't well represented in like the trap rap community. Like there's not a lot of trap rap Asians.
So it's like it's just like music like in general, but I feel like people look at Asian and sleep on Asian and don't think like Asians, like some Asians don't live this kind of like lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But but deep down, like you have Asians that really get down like and stuff like that. But like I said, like Rich Brian, like he's great, bro. Like he's up there. He's making cool music. Boom. But I know a lot of people still don't know who he is because of who he is. Like, you know, like you don't see Rich Brian really get played on a playlist. Like, let's say if you go to a party, like for example.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like, do you hear people play Rich Brian's song? Like,
no, not really.
Exactly. It's just like that, bro. Like, people is really not hip into Asian artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know what it is, dog. Like, like I just hope, like one day, like we just break in. You know what I'm saying?
And not
shout
even
out to him, man. He's
for
sure.
For real. Not even to keep on this like Asian demographic that we're on, but I don't know if you know, but there was the first Asian Marvel superhero to come out. I don't know if you're into that sort of stuff, but or if you've been paying attention.
I might be clueless, bro.
But I don't know. I think that recently Asians are being more well represented than they were, but part of me feels like that's just for the culture. You know what I mean? That's just to make everyone happy. Yeah,
for sure.
And I'm not even trying to make this political. Like this isn't political. This is we're not preaching to you guys saying, oh, we're so discriminated against. Like it's like woe is me. We're not trying to spread that message at all. We're just trying to make everyone aware that like, maybe people are overlooked. A lot of people are overlooked for their race, not just like Asian race, every race. People are always overlooked. But getting back to the topic at hand, who would your top 5 rappers be of all time?
Of all time?
All time.
Man. I would say Biggie for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie, Tupac, Nas, um, definitely Jay-Z too. So that's 4 right there. And my 5th one, man, I don't know, bro, cause like I want to say like Drake or something, but it's
I
like,
feel it.
but I don't. Drake is on his way, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's hard. So I might gotta put. I might gotta put Drake like in my top 5.
Me, I gotta put Polo G. I mess
All
with Polo.
time.
Yeah, I mess with Polo G a lot. See, like the thing is, I'm not even gonna try to come off as like, oh, I was big into rap my whole life, so I listened to a lot of like Biggie, like Nas, people like that. Because I didn't. Like, I started heavy getting into rap like when I was in middle school, freshman year of college, and that's when like, Drake was big then. So like for me personally, like my top 5 artists are those type of people in that
Okay. Yeah.
generation. So like Polo G, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. We got to go Drake as well. And then my 5th, honestly, someone I think is very good is Lil Durk. I think Lil Durk's very talented.
Yeah. I mean, Dirk is yeah, bro. Like he's been rapping for since 2011, 2012. You know what I'm saying? And he's still here. So Dirk is like very versatile. Like he's very consistent, and it's crazy because I had the opportunity to open up for Lil Durk. Like me and him shared the same stage.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, so it's wild, but like I can see why you put Kendrick and J. Cole up there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they like if you say top 5 like for this generation,
Yeah.
Kendrick and J. Cole, like for me, like they're definitely gonna be on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Like no doubt.
How was that opening up for Lil Durk? Like, what was that like for you?
Bro, when I tell you it was like a movie, it was like a movie, dog. Like it was like a venue, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he sold out the show like for like 3,000 people. But when I came on though, I think it was like 1,500 already, like 1,500 people there. You know what I'm saying? So people was going crazy for Dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I hopped on, I mean, like they didn't know who I was. You know what I'm saying? Until I introduced myself and stuff like that. But once I was engaging with them, they liked my vibes. They liked the way I carry myself. You know what I'm saying? And they was rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? And then my music was hitting.
Mm-hmm.
So everything I said, they responded back to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and so the crowd was insane, bro. And the DJ was crazy too. So the whole vibes was there.
It was just good vibe, like perfect atmosphere for you to pop off.
Yeah, for sure. Like great people there. And that wasn't my first show, so I wasn't like really nervous at all. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I did got up there, like it was just, I don't know, bro. It was just like crazy, like
Yeah.
And I still think back to this day. It's like that, like I really opened up for Lil Durk.
Mm-hmm.
All these people was vibing with me. You know what I'm saying? And after I did like my show, I had a whole bunch of followers on Instagram and people. I don't even know how they found out my Instagram. I told them my name Bayb JayMoney. I don't know how they found me out, but they found me. I got like 10 DMs from all these people. It's like, bro, we came here for Dirk. Like I don't even know. I didn't even know you existed, but you hard and your music is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And keep going. So I got all these DMs and all these supports. And that would just keep me going, bro, which is crazy. One show just kind of like really changed everything. So.
I mean, like you said, that's all you need is just one big exposure, and then you're on your way.
Yes, yeah, it was crazy. So I mean, it was definitely like a blessing too. So like that, like the club promoter, I mean, like the venue promoter, the promoter there, was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he put me on the lineup. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so shout out to him, shout out to everybody. So, yeah.
Lil Durk, if you're watching, shout out you.
Yeah, for sure.
But
shout out him too, yo.
I think that's all the time we have for this episode, Jay. I really appreciate you for coming on, man.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt, bro. I appreciate you for having me, dog.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Sure.
Let us know, guys, what you think about this. I know, like I said, it's kind of different, but we kind of want to start branching out into other things. So let us know. Jay's Instagram, his YouTube link, and you have SoundCloud, right?
Yeah. I have SoundCloud, but I didn't like really like drop anything new on there.
Where do you put your music out on?
Music right now is heavy on YouTube, but
Okay.
I'm on all platforms, like
Okay.
Music, Spotify, stuff.
But yeah, we'll put his link to his YouTube and his Instagram in the description box below. But again, thank you so much.
Yeah, for sure, my boy. Like I appreciate you like for having me and you know what I'm saying, giving me this opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to like share my story and stuff. So.
Of course, bro. This has been another episode of Bottom Rung. We'll catch you guys next time.